Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Oakland. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This time, down he goes. Brandon Graham in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. On second down, here's Carr. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep.
Fucking motherfucker.
And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have the back on their heels.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Brandon Graham in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Trolls the return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st down, Wentz. Now he'll be hit from behind, and he is landed on
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see if their second down call is going to let run down.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. They set up the screen with Johnny. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Kind of get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker will being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Looks like you were sleeping.
Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. Room to run past midfield. And this one complete to St. Clouders. An excellent pickup. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. The first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. And he'll get about 5 down to the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 22. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Latavius Bryant, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
He'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Room to run inside the 4. And down to the 29-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guy Jerry's telling you on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about
bullshit.
Intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The gym downstairs is called a gym.
What gym?
Go deep for Jeffrey. And this will be caught at the 30. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. 77 yards. Well, that didn't take one play.
Oh, really? That's tough.
Looking at a first-and-goal situation.
We have to improvise their workout tomorrow.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy lift come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now running man out the gun. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Now this feels like old-school football because this is turned into a good one.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert from 3 yards out. On it to fake. They'll try to throw for it. The Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they line up, go ahead and, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward is just not there.
I'm going to have to do the workouts at home now.
Are you going to be Lauren?
This is my girl DP.
I gotta swipe right.
Why?
Ain't nobody trying to look at her doing squats. Nah, weird. You need to be braced for these things.
Just shy of the 30.
I literally was like, yo, you're about to get the Lauren status.
And
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for the Raiders. 44 yards. Well, that's driving through the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally and he can bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
That's not prepared you are.
And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline. And
give me a shot at Jameson now.
avoid the big hit.
Let's do it for the whole week.
On second down, Lynch. That one goes for 16 yards yards and sets him up first and goal.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
We're having no trouble on this drive. 3 plays, 3 first downs.
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to the end zone real fast.
Isn't that, we don't have a different one? We only have that one?
The second quarter,
You don't want to like the cast ones or whatever?
Raiders in possession of the football. And they got here with a first down.
Dark edition.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Who's shouting out?
How long? It's been 4 years now?
It'll be 4 years. It's crazy. That's like the craziest thought, right?
Yeah.
Throwing now is Carr. And he is in for a touchdown.
That drive was quick and impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2.
Right, Chris?
From the gun, it's Carr. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Carlson now to kick this one away. This will be taken in the back of the end zone. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Rex and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, Wentz. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. It's Wentz. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw it back deep.
All right.
Complete. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles move back within a couple of the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed first drive?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete as well.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out.
anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jay Ajayi, a 23-yard run. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
Hey, Ford, Tokyo!
Now Wentz. And it's incomplete.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know that's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really it's a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw his Carr. Forced out to his left. Going deep here for Bryant. And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They give him a gain of 37.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Here's Carr to throw, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The man whose father is a Raider Hall of Famer, Chris Long, able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. Carr to throw on 2nd down. And Cook has it, left side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A Raiders 1st down, Carr hooking up with Cook.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now a play fake. Carr. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A man who spent 8 years as a Ram, Chris Long, in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Get down, get down!
Shotgun now for Carr. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this.
808. Down. 185.
Carr now on 1st down. Bryant with a catch right side. A gain of 6 there on 1st. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Dancing to his left. His throw caught right around the 6. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
And Derek Carr just keeps improving. He can be dangerous not just inside the pocket, but as we see here, outside of it as well.
Kid born in California, played his high school ball in Texas, had quarterback written all over it. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jordan Hicks, tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Carr now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jordy Nelson from 10 yards out. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Wentz now on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Wentz to throw. Drops it off to Ajayi. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before half for Wentz. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Being chased out left. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the 1st.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
Yeah, you don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. Wentz, and he connects with Ertz. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Sliding out of the pocket. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talked about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Flush to his right. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Nice movement there by Carson Wentz outside of the pocket, completes another pass. Help me out here, partner. He's not sneaky out.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every...
And he's going to go down again.
Well, that takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Go, go. Check safety.
They'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Now, you ready? Watch the edge.
Carr gives to Lynch on the draw. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
3 down. Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Carr. He completes it to Bryant. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. Finds Roberts left side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he is all the way up past the 25.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
This is Ajayi. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. To throw is Wentz. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Here's Ajayi. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Now it's Ajayi. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. This is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Connects it to Roberts, right side. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And complete right side to Cook. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. On first down, Carr. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Carr to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
There's 5-2.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. His throw incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And Bulls
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road, and everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
First down, the run with Lynch. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Carr now to throw. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Carr gives to Marshawn. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. It'll be a gain of 2. And speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Now they'll throw with Carr. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll make it 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Carr keeps it on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. They'll roll him out right. And his
his throw here's incomplete. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they looked like they had a shot at it, maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away. Can they rise up and do it again?
He'll look to throw, and his throw is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They were moving the ball well early in the drive, but now it's 4th down. 3 straight incompletions all of a sudden could be their final play.
And with that type of pressure, how are they going to handle it? What do you call in this situation? Personally, I got to get the ball to my best player with the play he likes to run best.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Now Wentz. They set up the screen to Ajay. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Back to throw. Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wentz to throw. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Golden Tate with time running out. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And now Oakland ready to take the field. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Down, 180. 694. 24. 618.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down.
White Monday down.
Now Carr, got to have this one. Bryant with a catch right side. And no forward progress here. This is going to be a safety. And he's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on fourth down. What a gut punch. That should be the nail in the coffin with those 2 points, making this a 2-score game now with time, Charles, clearly not on their side.
Yeah, they have to give the football away as well. Had a chance. Yeah, it was a small chance to get down the field. But guess what? This one's now just about over.